All right, we're back. We're back. All right, sorry. Let's see. Uh, you wanna share that link, my dog? I'm gonna share this link to a group. Seems like the video quality got a little worse. Hopefully that improves. Reshare it back. But we're back. Alright, sick. Glad to hear that the mic quality improved. I just heard it on Mason's phone and it's back to Primo time. Back to Primo pack opening time. Thanks for tuning right back in, y'all. And for those of you who are just now tuning in, welcome to the Card5 Vanguard Overdress Set 2 case opening. We have pulled some pretty fire stuff already. We're on box 9, so we're about halfway through, and we're gonna keep rolling. Yay! Audio is good again. Awesome. What are your all's like most anticipated decks for set 2? I am curious of this. Alright. Overlord. Looks like we lost some people, but that's okay. Small niche Japanese card game equals small niche viewership. I'm curious of what your most anticipated decks for set 2 are. Peekaboo, I've obviously gotten your best anticipated deck. Obviously, you were talking about how you're a big Brankgate fan, but I'm curious as if there is anybody else watching that may also have some anticipated decks. Because mine, Overlord, Orphis, and Prison. Let's go. Yep. Prison is up there for me. Bruce, definitely what I'm looking at updating the most. Been having such a good time with it already. Way more of a good time than I initially anticipated. So I thought he was just another Mordred at first. Restand 2 rear guards. Nope. Definitely more of a combo deck, which I'm stoked about. Another turquoise. Heck yeah. Bruce and Bastion are my bane. Upgrading Nirvana. Yeah, Nirvana's really good set 2. It seems like it's getting some more tops. Hey, there we go. SP Nahalem. Beautiful for the Dragonic Overlord run line. It's got a nice scaly texture around him. Definitely fits the Dragon Knight theme. Ben Rash, we will definitely have all the cards that you need to finish your Nirvana deck on Friday, without a doubt. Maybe even some SP variants. Got another one of this guy. Alright. Moving on. We're on the 8th to last box now, or 9th to last box. That was my bad. Still looking for that DSR. Bar SP and Overlord. It's possible. I would not doubt it. I have seen crazier things happen. SP ride line, just out of one case. Hey, there we go. Dude, this card is amazing. This definitely buffs the prison deck quite a bit, and seeing it in hollow makes it all that much more beautiful. Another Damari. Ben, are you gonna go for the for your Nirvana deck? Or are you gonna go for like the more aggro variant where you do a bunch of crazy multi attacks with Damari, or are you gonna go for that big ol' huge column swing? Seems like most people are going for the big columns. Another Headhunter. Black Sage, Karen. Alright, we're back up to 9 beers. At one point, when I was opening up this stuff during the V series, we were getting some pretty heckin' good views. Let's see. Hey, that's freaking sweet. Time Jarrett Dragon. When this unit is placed on rear, put a card from your hand into your soul and draw a card. For a grade 3, it's not amazing, but it's pretty dope. Dragonite team. Big column swing. Yeah, that seems like what most people are doing. I have to take a LaCroix break. Sponsored by LaCroix. I'm not actually sponsored by LaCroix, but if LaCroix wanted to sponsor me, I would humbly accept. Big column swing. Dragonic Overlord again. If he ends up being cheap, I might build him, just for nostalgia's sake. It's the very first deck I ever had, so. Other than that, I picked up like all the good staples from set 1. Eclipse Moonlight Hollow, it's pretty sick. Picked up all the good staples from set 1 that you would need to build practically any of the decks. And I'm ready. If anything goes crazy, I've got a binder full of good stuff. Let's see. Rank 8. Probably gonna do it for set 2. Just pick up all the good staples at 4 of, and roll with the punches. If anything comes out that catches my eye, I'll build it. Those do look cool. Yeah, no, I'm telling you guys, all you Pokemon people, you guys have had your alt arts for a couple sets now, but Vanguard's had that like dope art since day 1, baby. Day 1. Another SP Blaster Dark. I'm gonna add that to my collection. I pulled one during the sneak unboxing on YouTube. For anybody that watched it, if you didn't, it doesn't hurt my feelings. Nobody did. But we made some sales off of it. I can view all the sales data from stuff selling, and people were linking from that YouTube to buy the sneak peek kits off of our website. Speaking of which, on Friday we'll have some boxes of this here Vanguard set, the one that I'm opening right now. We'll have that available on our website for sale. So if you're interested in any of this stuff, you can buy the boxes, you can buy the singles, anything on our website. Friday, that's when it comes out. We'll have some boxes of this here Vanguard set, the one that I'm opening right now. We'll have that available on our website for sale. So if you're interested in any of this stuff, you can buy the boxes. Alberto, this is Cardfight Vanguard, man. They just launched a new format where they rotated everything out and made this new format. It's called Overdress. So this is what they're calling Vanguard Overdress or whatever. It's just a name, and they made some pretty big mechanical changes to the game. But artwork is beautiful, just like you said. Hey Pokegang, if you want to try it out, yeah, I'm gonna put that down here because that's expensive. If you want to try it out, the beautiful thing about this new overdress format is you can try the game out for $6 on our website. Go to Vanguard Sealed, and then you'll be able to see the Vanguard overdress star decks. They are $5.99, so just a few bucks after shipping. Caught myself again there. Don't roast me. Sleeves and top loaders needed. Yes and no. I'll sleeve it up later. We're not pulling anything crazy. If we get the big Chase Money card, then yeah, I'll grab a sleeve. Dude, what? That is gorgeous. Dang, y'all see that? The twisting in that textured foil. God, that is just freaking dope. Oh my goodness. How much per pack? It's hard to say, but it would be like $3.99 or $4.99 per pack. It's not too expensive. It's not going crazy like Pokemon is. That's for sure. Boxes are 16 packs, and I think we're gonna retail them. We pre-sold them for $50, but we're gonna retail them for $70, I think. It is one great looking SP. I agree. Another one. Her over there. Put her in the wrong pile. Keep putting stuff in the wrong pile, man. I'm gonna make it hard on myself later. Alright. Another Perio Turquoise. One of my favorite artworks from the set. Definitely one of the most anticipated decks I've got looking at building. For those of you who are unfamiliar, Vanguard is a little bit more of a player's game rather than a collector's game. That's for sure. There are people who collect Vanguard, but definitely most people, in most cases, I know actually play the game. It's probably most similar to Yu-Gi-Oh! But yeah, if y'all want to get into it, you cannot beat $6 for a start deck to try everything out. If you want to try everything, like literally every archetype in the game, if you want to try it out, there's 5 of them. You can buy all 5 of them for $6, $30. You're trying everything. You're learning what the game's all about. You're getting familiar with all the units and everything like that. It is literally unheard of. I don't know how they did it as far as making complete decks. It's not anything like Yu-Gi-Oh! Either, where you have to buy like multiple copies of the same deck to get a playset of all the cards that you need. It's like, no, $6 gets you what you need, and then you can build with cards from the set, just like any other game. It's amazing. It's beautiful. It's the coolest thing they've ever done by far. And there's some, I'm a firm believer that there's something for everybody in Vanguard too. Like, we got dragons, we got waifus, we got cool like ghosts and goblins and stuff. Like, we got cute animals, we got fire people. Dude, you can't go wrong with it. You got football players, you got knights, paladins, dark knights. It's impossible to go wrong with Vanguard, man. I think there's something for everybody here. If you like just a little bit of RNG in your gameplay, you will absolutely love it. Crimson Expeller again. Haven't seen him in a while. Oh, there we go. That's a freaking sick SP. Dairy Violet. This card's amazing and adds so much to the prison deck, just defensive capability wise and everything like that. And she is gorgeous in SP. Absolutely gorgeous. That's awesome. Oh, there we go. That's great looking card. Set her down here. Take the forefront for the Brain Gate. Yeah, Derek, if you want to learn how to play Vanguard through like an app or something like that, they have a game called Vanguard Zero. It's not played like the physical card game. It is played like the physical card game, but it's not, you know, to a T the same thing. It's kind of like the Duel Links for Vanguard, where they change the rules just a little bit, just make it a little bit more suited for mobile players. But you'll get the hang of it for sure. The Popstar Mermaids? Wrong, Mason. There are no more Popstar Mermaids. They're only appearing in their mermaid form for alternate arts. They're completely changing it up. Alberto, yeah, Overlord is pretty decent. He's doing all right in the current meta. It's a good nostalgic throwback too. I'm just making an absolute mess over here right next to me right now. I have like this box that I have for trash, and it is so beyond full. Another Overlord here in the back. Let's go. We got 6 boxes left. There's totally a chance that we pull a DSR. I got the one with the messed up tape. We had 2 master cases come in today. A master case contains 2 cases, and supposedly every 1 in 4 cases, or 1 per 2 master cases, will contain a DSR. So we still have a chance at pulling the big hot shot money card. It's kind of similar to Yu-Gi-Oh! We got some like spell cards now and stuff like that. Not really any like trap cards, but it's the basic game of attack and defense. And then your cards are obviously gonna have abilities that assist you in battle. But what makes Vanguard so unique is that there is a mechanic where you have 16 cards in your deck that are like this one, where it has a special symbol or an emblem at the top that has a different ability on it. And when your main unit or your Vanguard attacks, so you like tap it, your opponent has a guard step, and then after their guard step, you reveal the top card of your deck. You can do it once or twice, depending on the card that is on your Vanguard circle. And if you reveal one of these units, it gives you like a buff or a bonus until the end of that turn. And that is like what makes it so exciting. You can heal damage, you can do extra damage, you can give power to all your units, or you can draw a card. It just makes it super exciting. It's not terribly RNG reliant or anything like that. A good skilled player will definitely outplay RNG that's not in their favor. Every turn is different. Even the weakest decks can pull off a win. I'm on one of the few games that mesh strategy and luck almost perfectly. Deshaun, I think you're exactly right, man. Every turn is different. Every game that you play is going to be different. It all has a different outcome, which is what is appealing to me. I'm a big Commander player in Magic, and I love Commander because of the fact that every game that I play is different, and it's very similar with Vanguard. My boy Leonard, stoked to see him again. You love the shark though? Yeah, it's a good card too. He is absolutely ran in some capacity, at least 2 of. Playsets are 4 in Vanguard, just like Magic or Pokemon. Ardula again. I'm kind of flying through these, just so you guys know. I'm kind of flying through these just simply because Mason's got something that he needs to do after this. But oh man, that is beautiful. Wow, the Black Sage Karen SP. He has always had good artwork. Never have they printed a Karen with bad artwork, and this is no exception. And the SP variant is just as beautiful. One thing I wish they wouldn't have done is done the same texture or border for all of these encounter cards. For those of you who aren't familiar, this is a reprint, a retrain of an old Vanguard unit. And they're bringing them back in this new format as encounter cards, because it's supposed to be 3,000 years in the future in the lore. And the encounter cards all kind of look like that, where they have that like they have like these old looking borders and stuff like that, but I wish they would have just changed the textured foil just a little bit. It is a rare card. So as far as rarities go in Vanguard, you have common, rare, double rare, triple rare, like Japanese Pokemon. And then there are SPs, or special parallels, is what they call them. And the special parallels are like the borderless, like frameless cards that are good. And as far as like not sleeving and stuff like that goes, it's not like any other card game where the card quality, like I feel like, hey, there is our SP, the Togo Chirashi SP for the Dragon Empire. He looks really cool. That's a sweet looking artwork too, and it looks really good borderless. Like I'm stacking all these good cards and everything like that, right? Well, Bushiroad has their own printing facility, where they print their own cards, and they are not susceptible to damage like some of the American card games are, or even like Pokemon being a Japanese card game, because they have American card printing facilities do all their printing. These cards just don't get beat up, and like as soon as they are obtained and in a sleeve and stuff like that, they just, I don't know what it is, but they just don't get damaged. So I'm saving time by like not sleeving all of the good cards that I pull. I'll sleeve them as soon as the stream's done. But Eclipse Moonlight foil. We got the viewership back up. Let's go, boys and girls. Let's do it. Turquoise again. We're still hunting for that DSR. I will say that the perforated packs are amazing. As you can tell, I'm ripping through them, but sometimes whenever you mess up the perforation on the initial tear, because you hit a card or something like that, it's like really nerve-wracking to get them open. Any Garmor? No, Garmor is actually an old Vanguard unit that is not a part of the Overdress series. There are some like Garmor-esque looking cards. Like both of these dudes kind of look like Gold Paladin units, but they're actually a part of the new Nation system. And instead of being United Sanctuary, they are Keter Sanctuary. I'm really stoked that they're just doing almost all new units. Aside from the Dragonic Overlord and the Phantom Blaster Ride line, they've introduced only new units, and it's just been beautiful. All these new cards gets me super hyped to play. Alright, we're moving through them. Another Headhunter. Sorry, I had a notification come up in regards to some of the business that we do here. For those of you who don't know, I'm TCG manager here, and I was reading one of our more pressing business issues. Alright, I'm gonna take another drink of my La Croix. We have just 4 boxes left, but it's always exciting because we get one of these special parallels every box now. And at first, you know, I was wondering like, Man, how are they gonna make it so where like SPs are still worth something? I was like, SPs in every box, they're not gonna be worth jack after the set comes out or whatever. They might pre-sell for a lot of money, but they're doing 40 variants of special parallels in any given set. 40 variants in set 1 and set 2. So like just to put some perspective, like previously they were doing like 10 to 20 10 to 20 different variations of cards that came in an SP treatment. And like I know other games will only do 5 to 15 special like parallel rarities. Like 5 cards get the good treatment. And Vanguard, man, they said screw it. 40 SPs and 50 hollows. So well over, I mean like well over 2/3 of the set. It's probably closer to 3/4 of the set comes in a parallel rarity, which is just absolutely nuts to me. But I'm glad they did it because it has set the secondary market up to where shops can open product like this and reliably make their money back from what they spent on the cards. And it also completely dunked on us. How many SPs in a case and how many SPs for each nation? I'm not sure how they divide it up by nation. Because there's 5 nations and 40 SPs. But I know some of them get more than the others. So I don't really know how they pick that up. Oh, dude. Oh, speaking of SPs, this is so freaking badass. Like that's probably got to be the best looking encounter SP. That is so sick. Berserk Dragon is amazing. Wow. The camera's not really picking up like the textured foil right here, but oh my god, it's so sick. These rocks are textured and everything like that down here. That's so tight. That is Berserk Dragon for the Dragon Empire Nation or the Dragonic Overlord run line. He's so tight. Another one of those encounter cards that are just like retrains of an old unit, but they absolutely crushed the artwork for Overdress. I mean, just totally crushed it. Almost all of the cards have good artwork. But Notorious VSG 82, SPs per case 20. Because there is 1 guaranteed per box, and then with 40 different variants of any given SP in a set, yeah, it's 1 per box. But since there's 40 different types, they're all going to retain their value in some way, shape, or form. In set 1, there was only 1 SP that dropped below $10, and then the rest of them were $20 plus. Some of them getting all the way up to $70-$80, and then the other like dress secret rares were well above 200 for a little while. So if you pull one of those super good chase cards, they've got some value, and that's what we're hoping to do. We want to pull a dress secret rare or a DSR. If we do that, we're in the money. Blaster Javelin. I would say that out of all the encounter cards, these 2 are the ones with the weakest artwork. The Blaster Javelin's better than the Maka, but her artwork back in the day was so tight, and now it's just whatever. Alright, we're gonna keep going. Oh yes, that's a fire SP to pull. That one's so dope. all the snowflakes and everything like that coming in textured, and she's got that glossy finish. Her whip has the glossy finish, and dude, that's absolutely gorgeous. What a beautiful card. And they're sisters. Look at it. Sweet. I don't know where they're hiding the DSR. They need to show it to me. I'm ready. Wouldn't be the first time that I pulled some like dummy expensive card on stream. That's the first Airgar we've seen in a hot minute. Virina Airgar, for those of you who weren't tuned in earlier, that's like a Virina or Nirvana is like the other Dragon Empire archetype outside of Overlord, and that card's artwork is amazing. If we pulled an SP of him, I'd be super happy. Crimson Ispeller. Seems like my music right now. Is my music on? I'll turn some music back on. Sorry guys. Get a little bit more music going. I got a little quiet there for a second. I was like, hey, what the heck happened with my music? It sucks that this is gonna upload to YouTube in 2 parts. I was definitely looking forward to it being all one nice long video. Got the Fan Blast Dragon again. Second to last box here. We are approaching the end, my friends. Thank you all for everyone tuning in. Again, I'm going to plug the website one more time, cardinalgaming.com. We have a trading card game drop down, and Vanguard is 110% a part of that. You can look forward to buying any of these singles and booster boxes of Overdress Set 2 on our website on Friday. We already did sold out of our pre-orders. Next set, we're definitely going to be ordering more for sure. But we will have some of these boxes available day one for those of you who are just now seeing this and kind of like want to try it out. Potentially buying a box, especially because they're cheap. Hey, Sterilize Angel SP. That one's pretty dope. Good looking card. Not an amazing card, but good looking card for sure. Gojo. Crimson Expeller again. I know plenty of people who would be happy that we pulled so many of him. Germany is watching. Tight. Glad to hear that I got a German viewer. That's awesome. And you all can look forward to seeing more Overdress content on our YouTube and like streams and stuff like that in the future. I know I'm gonna do a video here soon where I teach Mason how to play, and that'll be like a good tutorial for those of you who don't know how to play, to kind of like sit down, see how the game is played, learn how to play it in some capacity. And then, you know, all of the Overdress start decks are available on our website for $5.99, so $6. Literally an unbeatable value as far as TCGs go, introductory wise. Another of this guy. All right, our piles are starting to kind of intertwine there. We're gonna fix that. Keep going. Form up Chosen Knights foil. Last pack of the second to last box. We got one more box to go. We're gonna see if we pull that ever so elusive DSR, or if I shipped it out in an online order earlier today. Shipped out like almost 80 boxes, and I bet it's in one of those. Or maybe it's in this one. Got our last box here. Bless my pulls, chat. Bless them. It's in one of these 16 packs. It's gotta be. Bashanar Bruce DSR, let's go. Another one of my boy Leonard. I'm tucking him away safely because I love him. He is my best friend. Praise be to Leonard. Darius for the Dark States. Another foil Dober. I love that card in foil. He is such a good boy. I don't know what that is. It's goofy. Big old teddy bear looking thing. Dark States. Project foil. Right. Another Urgula. The Dominario again. I feel like we haven't seen them in a while. Berserk Dragon foil. Hey, there we go. Virina Elgar or Ergar SP. That is freaking gorgeous. Holy crap. Wow. So cool. That artwork is beautiful. They had to have paid so much money for that artwork. Alright. Another Dairy Violet. She's brand engaged. She goes there. We're approaching the end. Approaching the end. Alright. Drag Raider Idis. Mel Horizon on the front and a Rapper Plume. I still don't understand some of these card names. Alright. The Diaglass Sorceress. Come on, DSR, you're hanging out in there somewhere. Cardinal Draco Alvord. Second to last pack. The second to last pack. Come on. Oh, the sleeve tugging bell. Alright. This is the last one. It's gotta be in here. Alright. Dang. Just an air guard to round out the case. But that's okay. You can't win every time. I'm sure we'll see a DSR or two come through the shop at some point. We saw 2 or 3 of them on set 1. So that's it is what it is. No last pack magic this time, but that's okay. We did really good. All these singles will sell. We'll sell them good. They will be available on our website on Friday for those of you who are interested. And then, obviously, those of you who are watching at home who come into the shop, you know what's good. We'll have them in the store, in the case on Friday, for all of you to pick up. So, anyways, thanks for tuning in, guys. It was a real pleasure to sit down and open some of these cards on stream for y'all. And we'll definitely be doing it again for every set in the future. Like I said, keep an eye out for more Vanguard content coming up on YouTube. We're going to have that, like, learn how to play video with Mason. And every set after that, we're going to be doing box openings. I'm hopefully going to try and maybe do some deck profiles at some point or another. But again, really appreciate all of you for tuning in. And if you're watching this on YouTube later, thank you for watching. And we'll see